What the Camino does is to shatter your life. It separates you from your customs, habits, and routines, and it says to you, come on, let's go. And now you're entirely by yourself. And now you have time to think and ponder over things and to get bored, which will eventually lead you to face things. And it will ultimately lead you to discover the beauty of magic. And all of that makes an extremely deep impression on you. It is an inner journey that leaves absolutely no one feeling indifferent.
I believe that the pilgrimage is truly a mental state. It depends primarily on the person because to some people it's mystical and for Catholics, traditional. To others it's a culture or a test.
To me, the Camino is more powerful than the pilgrim. It's the Camino walking the pilgrim, not the pilgrim walking the Camino.
Honestly, I like small churches better, especially when there's no one in them or there's very few people. You know, everything is part of the way of St. James, that's why. What I'm saying here is that the important thing about the way of St. James is the way itself.
I am in charge of preventing time from making all these bundled papers of history fall into oblivion. Those who made me up insist on calling me Matthews. You may call me as you like, Matthew or Matthews. It doesn't really matter. Neither I answer to that name, nor do I answer for that name. I am, and I've always been, the guardian of the ways. And if you would like, I will accompany you as we go along each of the adventures of this journey. It's not easy for anyone to pick between one thing and another. It's very tough. And it wasn't easy for me either, because it won't be easy to explain the reasons why I decided to make this story the way of St. James, the many ways this journey has. Maybe my subconscious has the answer, but the thing is that my subconscious can't speak. Or at least that's what I think. Or maybe it has already told the story. Or it may reveal it throughout the narration, through each chapter. The actual reason that comes to my mind right now is, I guess, the same reason that compelled Machado to write his poetry, which is the road made as you go along in life. And that deep down, the way is nothing more than a metaphor for the path that we all walk, which is the path of life. There might be another reason that has to do with my childhood. I was born in the middle of the French route, in a small town, which is known as Sagoon. And for many years, in our place, I used to see many pilgrims passing by, and they looked crazy to me. As if living wasn't crazy. They had long beards, and they carried many things, and I never knew where they were heading to or where they came from. And I do think that they left a solid mark on me. And when I was offered the opportunity to create a fiction out of this great reality, which is the human being's seasonal migration in the course of life, of history, well, I just couldn't say no. Now I know many things about the Camino that I didn't know before. Deep down, we are all searching for ourselves, and in order to do that, we have to change spaces and locations, and that's the Camino. That's the adventure I wanted to experience, and maybe that's the reason I'm doing this. And I truly hope it will also be the same discovery you will make, which is the same discovery that every pilgrim makes. Because every pilgrim is the reason why, for so many centuries, the Camino has existed.
My friend, you're gonna need some salt too because salt is vital. So you can recover all your energy and the necessary strength, because you still have to go 500 kilometers to
You must be
Santiago.
Blas, right?
Yes, I am. Hi.
I'm Patrick.
Well, I can't shake hands with you. Well,
It's
all
okay.
right. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Since its beginning, and until the 16th century at least, the Way of St. James was, I think, probably, together with the Way of Jerusalem, which it replaced, and with the Roman Way, is the only European ways you could walk without any problems. I mean, in the Middle Ages, no one was able to go out as we do nowadays. Therefore, the Safe Conduct Pass, or the passport you were granted to enter Santiago, allowed you to go out. So obviously, any person, whether you're a pious or not, who wanted to go away from home, who wanted to see the world, would hold on to that Safe Conduct Pass to go to Santiago, and from there you could disappear. I mean, anything was fair. And that was part of the magic of Camino, which I think is comforting a little bit now. Or is it burying itself to make people believe it was only a religious route when actually it was not? And the thing is, there was monasteries which had their own brothels. There were lots of prostitutes, there were lots of thieves. La Picala Justina actually said that people were conned and cheated, and I do mean literally, you see. Swindlers and cons were all over the place. There was a whole world of goods for nothing and cheaters who gave the route its vitality that made the route the way it is now.